her. Hey! Hey! There's a guy on the back. It's a guy hanging on the back of your.
Bro, you alright?
Drive off now.
Drive
Drive
off,
off.
man.
He's not holding on now.
Drive off. Yeah.
Hey ladies, there are a lot of crazy and deranged things going on in the community all around the United States. As you can clearly see, there's a man holding on to a woman's car. She's not aware of this man is on the back of her car. Also notice that this man is at the back of her car dragging himself while she's driving secretively in the nighttime. And I think this is when predators try to strike women in particular, is at night. And most likely, if he was to make it home with her without becoming a strawberry or falling off the back of that car, he probably most likely, and this is just my opinion, was going to attack or unalive this woman. You have to be very careful of your surroundings, especially at night, getting into cars, empty parking lots. You know, for an example, going to Walmart after work, it's late. You should always make sure you check your surroundings because you never know what could strike next, and it could be a predator.
Wait, y'all need to stop her. It's a single female. Oh, yes, yeah. What's up, babe? Stop her. Stop her. Hey! Hey! There's a guy on the back. It's a guy hanging on the back of your.
Bro, you alright?
Drive off now.
Drive
Drive
off,
off.
man.
He's not holding on now.
Drive off. Yeah.
Now, it was a good thing that some good Samaritans had peeped that he was on the back of her car because she had no idea, which is even more scarier because if he did make it home in one piece and was able to detach himself from that back of that vehicle, and he wasn't in any kind of harm's way from her driving the distance back home or wherever she was going, he could have potentially hurt her or held her hostage or did something unthinkable. And it just made me go back to the Carlee Russell story. You know, that's up in the air. You know, a lot of people are saying that she was kidnapped. Her boyfriend tried to confirm that she was kidnapped while pulling over on the side of the road. People believe that it was a decoy, that a small child, toddler, was on the side of the road that she was trying to protect. And it is being believed that she was kidnapped and then went through 48 hours of um, a survival mode, I guess. I don't know if it was physical or mental abuse that was going on, but she was later on released. So God thank that. This woman may not have been that lucky. We really have to be aware of these situations because I think a lot of times on social media we don't take these situations serious. I had talked about a video that I had saw where a guy was giving a warning, the new scam and schemes that people do to attack or kidnap people are even putting baby carriages on the side of the road, making people want to stop and check to make sure there's no babies being abandoned in these carriages. And like in, well, what Carlee Russell said. So we're going to say allegedly. Like in her case, she saw a baby on the highway as she was going home from work. So these are decoys, and in some cases, I wouldn't bring it past a sick individual for using a real baby or a carriage, or in this case here, this man's hanging on the back of this woman's truck. I mean, that's how hard up he is to try to get to this woman. I mean, why would he be on the back of her truck unless he's trying to conflict harm on himself? But I doubt it very much that's what he was trying to do. I think he was trying to conflict harm on her. There's a lot of weirdos out here. Mental health is real. It's getting really bad. It's running rampant. People are not getting the medical care that they need and the attention that they need in order for this to go away. And I don't see it going away anytime soon. If anything, it's going to get worse before it gets better, because we have family members in these situations where they want to help these mental health patients, but they can't keep them in the house because they might hurt family members. So it's you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. But then you try to put these people in the system where they can get the help, from the professionals, and they shun them away. Some of these people should be on medications or in psych wards until they have further evaluations and they get rehabilitated, and that's not the case. And that's why there's a lot of people who are unalive, because of the fact that the system is failing us. And the system's going to continue to fail us if we don't spread awareness of how horrible and out of control this epidemic is becoming. To me, this is like the apocalypse. Like, people are just going on sprees, just running like crazy through the streets, thinking, "Oh, I'm gonna wake up today and I'm gonna violate somebody, or I'm gonna unalive somebody. I'm gonna make their day just a miserable day because I'm miserable." So you got to really pay attention to your surroundings. And it's really sad because it used to be a thing, like for women, for an example, that it was really important for us, especially at night, to not really walk the streets, to maybe go home or go to corner stores when it wasn't light out. And also, it was always great to have your license, because that was a way for you to have, safety as well. You look around, get in your car and drive off. But that's not the case. People are trying to find other ways to lure victims, putting cones on two sides of a lane, one cone on one side, one cone on the other. What would you do in that case in the middle of the night on the highway or on a side road? People usually would get out the car. And in a lot of cases, it could be somebody that comes out from the dark, snatches you up, maybe unalives you, robs you, or robs you and unalives you, whatever how they feel for the day. And now your life is over with, or if your life is not over with, you are just a nervous wreck now, because you got to look over your shoulders because of being a victim of a circumstance that wasn't your fault in the first place. So be aware of your surroundings. Be safe.